Hi, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Lenny.
Welcome to Your Take. Today we are focusing on side hustle, and the question is, when should your side hustle be your main hustle? So is it immediately, or would you take some time and balance the two? The scenario is you are working, you have a job, and you start your side hustle. So would you move immediately into your side hustle, or would you stay for some time and create a balance between?
So I think you should stay for a while so that you can create a balance in between. Because you have to have enough client work to support your decision to move out from employment. Because you need time, the relationship of time for money. You need to actually have time to build your business. You need to have time to build your client base. You need to have time to build your systems within your own business so that when you're leaving employment, you have a firm business which you're going to.
Well, my take is you should move immediately. And this is because who will run these things? Who will run your marketing? Who will run your business? Who will sit in your office? And if you have not yet employed someone, you need to stand in for this. And concentrating in your side hustle is the best thing ever because you do not have conflicting ideas. There is no time for you to go for other meetings. And also having your meeting, you don't juggle the two. There is no master.
What about having an extra income? When you're in employment and you start your own side hustle, you have two main streams of income. When you're leaving employment, mind you, you'll be concentrating on your own side hustle will now become your main hustle, which you'll now have cut the second income stream to one instant income stream. So what is the benefit of having these two income streams? One, this one income stream for employment will be actually paying up the loans that probably you've taken for the side hustle. It will be standing inside of probably maintaining your own expenses.
What he's talking about is security and safety. And this is usually found in people who work. Because you're in a job, you have security, you're secure of your future. You know, in the next 6 months, 8 months, you'll be earning 50,000 or 60,000, depending on the amount. So you have to understand what is the meaning of a job. When you're working, you should be able to learn these things that you're supposed to apply into your business. For instance, if you are in sales, this is one of the most important departments in an organization. And you know that you have to do sales for your business. So the job you're in gives you a learning experience which you need now to use in your side hustle. So moving immediately gives you a first-hand use of your experience. And secondly, we know that when you start a business and you do not understand the business, that's one, and you're not there presently in the business. Most of the businesses fail because of that, and the employees sabotage, and because you're not available. So when you think it's safe enough to move, you come into a business where things have been mismanaged.
That is why I think what I spoke earlier about creating systems that work for you. Then creating those systems would mean that you'll have to actually have a person on site when you are in your own employment, which means that probably when you're getting that salary at the end of the month, that salary, that is what I've just said. When you're getting that salary, that extra income, apart from your own side hustle, it will be a booster. You'll get some money to pay other people so that they can work for you when you are in your main hustle, which is your employment. Now, what I'm saying is that time and financial success, they're they're not really correlated, because one, you can spend a lot of time when you can spend a lot of time starting up your business with no financial success. Then after some time, after a very long while of probably looking into your business strategy, of actually having better systems that work for you, that is when now you start getting that financial success. And it might take a longer while than usual. With that said, being in employment will actually be a cushion, a very good cushion for you to actually survive in this period.
Safety and security.
Safety and security is even good. It's even better because you are thinking in a strategic position. You're not going into a business flat foot without anything in mind. Yeah.
Those who move immediately are looking for something called freedom. And you get this freedom when you apply what you have learned, because you don't have conflicting ideas. One thing you should know is that moving into your side hustle immediately will actually make you work tirelessly for just a while, about 2 or 3 years. After that, you have a lifetime of income that flows.
You see, there are 2 rules of the thumb in actually your personal living and even business sense. One, the first rule of the thumb is that when you're living employment, you should actually have saved for 6 months income of 6 months rent or 6 months income.
That is safety.
That is not safety. That is strategic thinking. Then the second rule of the thumb is that in business, all startups, they are usually decided. They have a lifeline of between 0 to 5 years. That is when, if they have survived the 5-year period, they can now they are better strategically. They are strategically placed to actually survive the industry in the other coming years. So, be having this in mind, you have to look at these 2 things in a broader perspective. You have to be, if you're employed, stay in employment. Don't just quit employment and get into this business thinking that in 5 years I'm going to be up, because
doing something for some time, or repeating something, or doing something for some time actually makes you a guru, and practice makes you perfect. So your business is relative on how much time also you spend running it. So if you spend much more time running it, it actually propels you to success. If you use much less time, then you know the obvious. So let us know your take. Your take.